Hi children, I hope you enjoy that circle time. Now we're going to move on to our topic. Now over the last couple of days we have been learning about a special festival. Can you remember what that festival is? This festival is celebrated by Hindus, it's celebrated by Sikhs. We made special things in nursery to celebrate it as well. Not all of us celebrate it. Mrs. Bibi celebrates Eid. Some of you celebrate Christmas, Easter, but Hindus and Sikhs celebrate this special festival, and it is called Diwali. It's a lovely name, isn't it? Diwali. And some of the things that they do in Diwali is they make little diya lamps. Do you remember? Because we made them in nursery. We used flour, we used salt, we used water, we mixed it all together, and we made a dough. And then what we did is we shaped it into a little diya lamp, left it to dry, and then the next day we painted it, and then we put a candle in the middle of it as well. So that was our little diya lamp we did. We also drew around our footprints, and then we decorated it because that's something else that they do in Diwali as well. And we told a story as well. Now, not all of you had the chance to make a diya lamp. So what we will be doing for your grown-ups is we have put together some instructions on how they can make diya lamps at home. So you should be able to make it at home if you never got a chance to make it in nursery, so don't worry about that. Now, we were also telling a story about a prince and a princess. Can you remember their names? It was Rama and Sita. And the evil Ravana captured the princess. Can you remember that? He tricked the princess and he captured her. And Rama was very sad. And he was trying to look for the princess everywhere and he couldn't find her. And then he bumped into his friend. And his friend was the monkey. It was King Hanuman. And Hanuman looked all over for the princess and then he found her. And then he told Rama, I found the princess. And then Rama, with his army, he went to get his princess back. And can you remember how he killed Ravana? That's right, he used a bow and arrow, and he shot the bow and arrow. And that was the end of Ravana, and then they lived happily ever after. So that's why we celebrate Diwali, because the Diwali celebrates happiness, it celebrates light, it doesn't celebrate dark. But it celebrates light, and that's why we make diya lamps. Now, one of the other things that they do in Diwali is that they paint hands as well with something called henna. Some people call it henna, some people call it mehendi. And what they do is they decorate their hands with this. Now, I bet some of your grown-ups can probably make some beautiful designs with this as well, but Mrs. Bibi is going to have a try and see what she can make. And I hope you will enjoy watching Mrs. Bibi put some henna on her hands. You can guess what I'm going to make on my hand. Are you ready? And guess what I've made? It's a little star. I'm going to make another one here. Do you know a song about a star that we sing in nursery? Do you know? It goes something like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Right, now how many stars have I got in my hand? I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm now going to try and join these up. So I'm going to do a little swirly pattern here. Another little pattern here. Another little pattern here. Let's join this star. To here. And then let's join this star to the last little star, which is here. Now I bet your grown-ups can make some very, very fancy designs. And maybe at some point, when your grown-ups are allowed to come back into nursery, which at the moment, it's really sad because they're not allowed to come back in, but one day they will be allowed to come back into nursery, and maybe when they are allowed to come back in, they can probably show us, or show me, how to make really nice henna designs. What do you think? I'm going to do lots of little twinkly spots here, and then I'm going to do some here. Now, what colour is this? What colour henna is on my hand? Is it black? Well, there's going to be a surprise for you a little bit later, because when this dries, I'm going to wash it off, and I'm going to show you as I wash it off, and then it might change colour. But we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. Nearly done. And I might even, sorry about that, was my phone buzzing. Might even do a little heart. There. I think Mrs. Bibi's getting a little bit carried away now. I think Mrs. Bibi probably needs to stop now. What do you think? And that is my henna design. So I will show you when this dries. I will wash this off and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, enjoy. So children, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wipe off this black colour henna and see what colour we have underneath as I wipe it off. So you ready? Let's have a look. I'm going to wipe it off. You can wash it off, you can wipe it off. Ooh, look at that. No, that's not black, is it? What colour is that? It's an orangey brown colour. And that will stay on my hands now for a couple of days. And that is the end of my henna design. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, children. See you again soon. Bye.